wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. Welcome to the subject of MGT 784, which is meant for Knowledge Management and Business Intelligence. Allow me to read the descriptions of the subject as had we agreed earlier on. This is actually an elective course of the MBA program, and in the current innovation economy, emphasis has been made towards encouragement of new ideas that originated from great knowledge. Therefore, acquiring and applying knowledge of business intelligence is now becoming a key competitive advantage for this new economic era. It is the questions of what we know and how we can benefit from what we know. This course serves as introductions to the subjects of knowledge management and managing knowledge workers with specific emphasis based on skills, knowledge, attitude, as well as business intelligence, which is so much related to the strategic management too. It includes also the life cycle of knowledge, learning organizations, human capital, motivation, dynamic capabilities, and resource-based view, etc. These solidly cover the soft management needs and challenges in leveraging knowledge effectively within an organization without losing sight of some hard technical understanding on knowledge management system as a support tool for managing business knowledge intelligence. For those who are interested to know more about this, together with the big data analytic, this is a subject for you to join. Thank you and best wishes.
Hi everyone, I'm Hadija Ibrahim, Resource Person for Management of Technology and Innovation, MGT 785, an elective course for MBA program. Let me start with a question. How do you manage your organization in a dynamic business environment? Managers are constantly called upon to make decisions. For this reason, management of technology and innovation is relevant. This course introduces the importance of innovation and management of technology in an organization. Technology management is increasingly important for businesses to remain competitive in the global market. Hence, this course emphasizes on integrating technology into the organizational strategies, designing new products and services, managing innovation through developing technological capabilities, and organizing technology in the context of operations management through system approach. This course shares industry dynamics of technological innovations, guides ways to formulate and implement technological innovation strategy, and discusses issues in innovation and technology management. Through the use of case studies, lectures, creative presentation, field visits, industry seminars, students will be guided independently and collaboratively. Students will also be challenged and assisted in designing and conducting innovation projects. If you are interested to know more about this course, please come and join us. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, and I'm Associate Professor Dr. Mazila Ahmad Yusof. So today I'm going to inform you about the new subject, which is investment and portfolio analysis. Which earlier or last semester, I'm sure you have done the managerial finance, where basically you went through the what exactly finance is, and then also on the methods and also ways for companies to look for financing, and not so much of the investment part, whereby I'm sure you know that in finance you have to talk about, or as a financial manager you need to talk about, or you need to know about where to look for funding or capital, and also how to disburse or make use of all this capital. So in this subject, investment and portfolio analysis, we are going to discuss more on the investment approaches. In other words, looking at what we should do as a financial manager for the investment of the companies, or as individual, we also need to look at our investment opportunities. Yeah. So in this investment and portfolio analysis, basically, students will be introduced to the types of investment, on the returns and risk of investment, and also basically to the overview of the securities market and also the indicators. Because in this subject, we mainly focus on the investment of shares. Yeah. And when we talk about investment, I'm sure you are aware that we could invest in just a single investment or a group of investment, which is known as the portfolio investment. So to do investment, we need to know first what are the returns, what are the risks that we would be encounter or that we will be facing. So we need to decide, yeah, which counter or which shares or which company that we want to invest in. And also, rather than just investing in a single investment or a single company, most of the time companies or even individual would do portfolio investment. So what does it mean by portfolio investment? Is a group of investment that we have from time to time. So we need to, especially when we have a portfolio, we need to know whether the portfolio that we have give us higher returns or lower returns. So we have several measures to determine whether our portfolio is doing well or not. Yes, portfolio measures such as a Trenor, Sharpe, Jensen would be covered in this subject. And on top of that, we also students also will be exposed to on the indicators. Yeah, meaning that we need to know which company or which shares that we can invest in. For that matter, we need to do a lot of analysis, example economic analysis, industry, technical analysis, company analysis, before we really decide which of all the many investment that opportunities that we can choose from that we would finally decided to invest in. Yeah. And on top of this, we also will go into the analysis of the bond investment and also the unit trust investment. Okay, so for further experience or for further knowledge in this subject, once you enroll in this subject, then we will go in more detail about this. Yeah. So most probably I will be seeing you if you were to take this subject next semester. Okay. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Firdaus Muhammad, resource person for IFE 705 Advanced Fiqh Muamalat. This course will provide an in-depth knowledge to the students on an aspect of fiqh muamalat by looking into classification and types on contracts involved, such as contract of exchange, contract of security, contract of partnerships, contract of safe custody, contracts pertaining to the utilization of usufruct, contracts pertaining to work and services, gratuitous contract, and other supporting contract available in Islamic markets. The student will also be exposed with the current issues in muamalat. Hence, I do believe once the student have completed this course, they are able to understand the underlying contracts to all products offered in Islamic finance locally and globally. With that, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.